So once again, Lou, he's back, by the way, and makes videos where he proves once again, over and over again, that he has absolutely no idea what he is talking about. So he's trying to kind of cover his, ASS. So what he's saying is, look, the fundamentals don't matter. I know it's because he's watching my videos. This is why this was the first video he made because I kind of broke his balls about how 1 minute he's saying the fundamentals don't matter, then they matter. So it just proves to you he watches all my videos. But anyway, so what he said was the fundamentals don't matter, but AMC should be trying to, do better in some way, add to revenue, something to just make the company go on the right track for a success. Now, I obviously agree with that, and I was the one saying that for the longest time. But this is the thing. Ultimately, that's not going to cause the MOAS. Let's be realistic. Even if AMC pulls some magic moves and just expands and keeps doing something to, whether it's the popcorn business, the pizza business, they had the AMC pizza, whatever it is, it's not going to cause the MOAS. We have to face the facts. What's going to cause the MOAS is when Ken Griffin and the short sellers cover. Okay, so the question really is, what do we have to do to get to that level? And once again, I just want to say I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. This channel is for entertainment purposes only. I'm an entertainer. So, like I said to everybody before, I believe part of the problem is apes are buying on payment for order flow platforms. That's, to me, right off the bat, that's a big, big part of the problem. So the first step is get off of payment for order flow platforms. Get into something like a Fidelity Active Trader Pro account, just for buying. If you're scared, you don't want to miss the MOAS, and you want to hold your AMC shares and GameStop shares. Let's just say if you're on Robinhood, for example, I get it, but you got to do Fidelity Active Trader Pro, for new buy orders. Now, second thing, you actually have to buy, right? You got to have buying pressure. Like I said, if you don't have money, fractional shares every hour. Even if you're spending $1.50 an hour, you're getting 10% of AMC shares, okay? The third thing is awareness. Like I said, any awareness is good awareness. Any awareness. But the fourth thing is you really need somebody who's going to expose the corruption. And when I say expose the corruption, I'm not just talking about Ken Griffin and Gary Gensler and all that stuff. I'm talking about even inside the AMC community. I think we got a couple of rats. All right? That's just my opinion. I think we got a couple of people in this community that are in it for themselves. They're not an ape. They're not in it because of our movement. They're not in it because of our dreams and the MOAS. They're in it for themselves. They smelled, some honey, like a bee runs to honey, you know what I mean? They said, I want some of that honey. And they got in and they used AMC to make ad revenue on YouTube, to sell merchandise, super chats, and just make millions of dollars, and we got a few rats in this community. So the bottom line is this: keep buying fractional shares. No payment for order flow platforms. Keep the awareness going. That's all you can do. There's nothing else you can really do. I mean, you can keep listening to Lou. You can keep listening to the Common Sense Investor. I'm not saying anything negative about him. You can keep listening to clickbaits like finance news, like New York Angelo. But you see, that's why my channel really is an entertainment channel. You notice a lot of times I don't even talk about AMC and GameStop because there's no point. It's what am I gonna say that's gonna change the manipulation? See, what's funny is that there are actually AMC YouTubers like Lou that feels like words that are coming out of his mouth are going to actually make a difference. Don't you love how he talks like this? He talks with such conviction, such confidence. Let me tell you, man, the little D's are falling, and next is going to be Citadel, and this is what's going to happen. Lou, you have no idea what you are talking about. You're a Walt Disney storyteller. That's it. That's all he is. He tells you the story, feeds you the Kool-Aid, you drink the Kool-Aid, and he makes a ton of money in terms of ad revenue on YouTube. That's his whole, that's it. Look, you've been saying the same things, Lou, for over a year now. You've been saying, and with such conviction. None of your predictions of AMC have ever came true. None of them. Okay? Nothing you've ever said led to anything positive for AMC. Nothing you've ever said made any difference for AMC. You are as useless, okay, as the sweat on my balls. Okay? But for some reason, whatever the case may be, you keep getting a shitload of views. People keep watching you. The guy said if we didn't squeeze a watch, we're not going to squeeze it all. And you're still watching this guy talking about AMC. It is absolutely ridiculous. It is absolutely ridiculous. The guy is a fake, a fraud. That's it. But like the Ape Father said, I'm going to keep making my videos until I get known. And when I get known, that's when you're going to see the action. You're going to see the action when I get known, because I will fight this corruption so hard. I'll be Ken Griffin's worst nightmare. I'll be Gary Gensler's worst nightmare. I'll stand up for the AMC apes, for the GameStop apes, and I'll make a difference. Okay? So that's it. The Ape Father's on a mission for a commission. I'm going to keep making my videos. I'm going to keep pumping them. I will get a name. And then once I get a name, I'm going to end this game. No more corruption, no more manipulation. Just watch me work, baby. But you know what it is? I don't want to waste your time, making the same videos with the same stories, with the same bullshit that amounts to nothing. Lou, New York Angelo, Finance News, Benji, Buy the Dips. I'm not going to do it. All right? My channel will be entertaining because my goal is just to get known. Once I got the power, you know that song? I got the power. You know that song? Once I got the power, watch out, Ken Griffin. Watch out, Gary Gensler. Watch out, short sellers.